Hello everyone. In this video, we will primarily learn a fantastic trading strategy by utilizing popular indicators. With this strategy, you can decipher the development of various financial assets using technical analysis and achieve high profit ratios against low loss risk. Before we begin, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thank you. First, let's optimize the settings of the indicators and add them to our chart. Let's get started. As you can see on the screen, there are two circular marks indicating that the RSI line has recently crossed above the 30 level in an upward direction and crossed below the 70 level in a downward direction. We are drawing a trend line that will connect the two lower points formed between the lower and upper levels. Similarly, we are drawing a trend line beneath the price bars. After a few bars, the HALFTREND indicator displays a SELL label, giving us the first signal for a selling trade. Of course, this is not sufficient for us. Subsequently, the trend line we drew beneath the RSI and price lines is also being crossed in a downward direction simultaneously. And two bars after this breakout, a valid retracement movement forms. Please note that for a valid retracement movement, a bar that forms in the opposite direction of the intended trade should engulf the previous bar in its body, which was the last bar in the previous trading direction. This is referred to as the engulfing candlestick pattern. And our final confirmation has occurred. This time, a candlestick in the direction of our planned trade has engulfed the last candlestick that went against the trade direction. Now, with the close of this red bar, a short position trade can be entered. As you can see, we have captured a very nice profit with the sell-oriented trade we executed. Let's now look at an example of a long position, and this time, let's not use the HALFTREND indicator. Once again, on the screen, we can observe the region where the RSI line has recently moved downward from the 70 level, and the level where it has moved upward from the 30 level. Once again, we draw a trend line that connects the peak points from 70 level to 30 level, and initially, we observed that the RSI line has crossed the trend line in an upward direction. However, the price is still below the descending trend line. In this view, we can also see that the price has now crossed above the descending trend line in an upward direction. Next, we will need to observe a valid retracement movement and then an engulfing candlestick formation in the direction of the trade. Here is the valid retracement movement that occurred in a very short period of time. And for bars after the valid retracement movement, an engulfing candlestick formation has occurred in the direction we intend to trade. Now, all conditions have been met to open a long position trade. And as you can see, we have achieved a very nice profit ratio of 1:2. Please remember, just like in all strategies, achieving 100% success is not possible with this strategy either. Of course, there will be trades that result in losses, but patiently waiting for all conditions to be met, accurately determining the stop-loss level, and closing the trade, or taking partial profits after achieving at least a 1 to 1.5 profit level are essential.